It looks like we are back. We do apologize for the technical difficulties. Bogey's still here in level 6 and gets another clock on a Wallmaster. It never fails when it comes to that enemy.
They do like to do that. And you're just like, stop, Wallmaster, stop. Sock is doing a very thorough clearing of 4 here. Just has a couple more rooms. Will eventually find the Triforce and the item room. You just always have to navigate this pointless moat room. It's a bit unfortunate.
Yep, that moat room is very nasty because you have blue wizrobes that do 2 hearts of damage, both their body and beams, and then you have the orange wizrobes. You get hit by their bodies, it's 1 heart of damage. Get hit by their beams, it's 2 hearts of damage, and all that work, and Bogey turns out it's a red herring.
Yeah, the scatter block position. It could push, and Bogie might be giving up for now, picking up that Triforce in 6. Sock had enough of level 4 also, and is going to go elsewhere for now.
So Bogey will not be picking up the bomb upgrade here, so we'll never know how much it's worth. I guess we'll have to play the seed ourselves. Or hope that Imasock gets in there and has 112 rupees.
I vote we'll see the second bomb upgrade at some point.
We'll see. Meanwhile, Bogey, it looks like trying to get to this cave and back to level 1.
I'm not sure what other ways Bogey can go in here.
Now Sock knows the location of level 9.
Yep. Up A's, get some health back, always nice. Continue your exploration. The missing item in 1 is the staircase item, because Power Bracelet was just on the floor. Sock now also joining Bogey in level 1.
Right now, this is anybody's game, but Bogey currently does have the advantage at this point. But yes, a lot can happen here because, we still got to find level 3. We still don't know where level 5 is. We don't know where the ladder is, which is needed to get the wand.
So Bogey guessed which key door to go through, rewarded by finding a Gleeok that he couldn't do anything about, and another key door. Decides, you know what, I'm not going to spend my keys here at the moment.
He wants to save his keys, especially, again, Poverty Seed. For those of you just joining us, large secret is a meager 51 rupees.
Luckily, the bombs are only 15, so while it's not, super great, it's still pretty good.
Yep, and blue potions are 26 rupees in case we need to get one. I mean, this might be one of those seeds where you might opt to see runners go for single potion purchases rather than multiple ones. And there is finally is the free blue candle. It turned out it was in the white sword location.
Yep. Probably, well, Bogey never checked Death Mountain Cave, so it's probably Bogey's second to last overworld free cave.
More bad news, an enemy that would normally go down to a single bomb rolled up. The orange dark nuts rolled at least 5.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when that happens. Sock's gonna get the power bracelet here in 1, so that's good.
Orange Moblins did roll down. We had seen that on Bogey's side, and well, Bogey's not gonna purchase another key.
Now, we haven't seen this room that Sock's entering, because Bogey went through the south key door.
Nice bobbing and weaving there by Bogey, and he finds level 7 for the first time. We had seen that on Sock's side earlier.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is this just going to be a free push block in level 1? No, it's a red herring.
You didn't think it was going to be that easy, Thurwolf. It's this room right there. It's that room.
That horrible, terrible room.
Spikes, Pole's voices, spikes. Yeah, I think we are wand blocked. If you want my honest opinion, out of the staircase item in 1.
Yeah, and Sock wasn't willing to spend the last key to check that one room that we haven't seen yet. So.
Bogey now here in the gels. I believe we had seen Imasock try to clear, and there was nothing here.
I'm inclined to agree. Sock buying up some bombs. Yep.
That is just fine. right. Bogie just needs to take down one more gel, but he'll see the bad news. And Imasock is about to run across the same free blue candle. Oh, this was the map. That's right.
Yeah. And I think what blocked Sock here was that one blue Lionel room with a shutter door.
Sock taking exception to that red octrack, which had the free blue candle there. Doesn't like that location. Certainly can't blame him. A lot of players wouldn't think to check there first because it's usually combat heavy and you need something to get to those two screens.
Mm-hmm. So Sock gonna continue the exploration.
Yeah, this was the room that stopped Imasock in his tracks, the blue Lionels, because they could roll to as much as 10 HP.
And Bogey's gonna find the chute. Oh shoot, with the free key, if you can get there.
Bogey's only got one heart, so this would be a rather difficult fight. I mean, it is 3 blue Lionels as opposed to 6. There's level 5 that we have found for the first time on Sock's side.
We have the Triforce, but, you know, there's an item in here. It could be required.
And it ended up being a couple of screens to the right of Spectacle Rock.
Oh, drops the bomb, but the walls just sucked him through.
I never liked seeing that because that could have given him the maximum 10 bombs again.
Potential for ladder. Okay, so this gonna push in 5. I suspect this is probably a removed most open stair.
22 rooms, so kind of a small level 5 considering what level 5 can be in shapes.
Bogey gonna learn the news that you cannot bomb into that section of level 7. It's past staircase in the northwest.
Yeah, remember, Sock, those 5 rooms are blue Lionel blocked. Bogey's gonna up it.
Going back in, maybe, possibly. Alright.
There's a push block. Is this an item? Naturally, it's not Thurwolf. Why would it be an item?
Always passage stair. Always.
And of course, he is greeted with a locked door. Ropes do not roll up. There they go down in a single candle shot. Was able to bomb to the left, only to find a whole bunch of trouble.
Yeah, that's a room where you hope the ropes are the primary enemy. Oh
We're
dear.
not going to find out, though, because he is shuttered in by that blue Goma. Now Bogey's found that same level 5.
Luckily, the ropes have not respawned because it was so close. So we're just going to go right on back.
Nice shot for Bogie, taking down those Stalfos. And those rolled down, so that's always a good thing.
Oh man, those Lionels have it out for Sock.
Yeah, anytime you get hit by Lionel beams, that's 2 hearts of damage.
On the plus side, ropes might be the primary enemy. We'll see here.
That'd be nice.
Bogie is closing in on where Sock is.
And good news, the rope is indeed the primary enemy. It does push. This is going to be the item. What do we have? Hello, we got the jewelry. And considering this is a poverty seed, that's a great find. That is going to quadruple the defense. But Bogie in the same dungeon, provided he goes after that same room, should get his red ring shortly too.
Yeah. Not quite sure why Sock is still in the level. Probably just taking a look to see if there's anything free on the ground, perhaps.
And maybe a heart container, maybe some keys. You know, you'll see runners do that sometimes in all boards, no swords. They'll have already gotten the Triforce, but they'll maybe look at a couple of rooms, see if maybe they can find a couple of free keys, maybe the heart container. But after a few rooms, then you pretty much just cash in your chips and leave.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be sad for a pre-bomb pack either. So yeah, there's options.
And Bogey's now in the red ring room as well. He sees he sees the very nastiness of the Lionels, but again, the good news is they're not the primary enemy. A little bit of a premium on the cheap bait there. It was 68 rupees, and we just saw that on Sock's side.
And it does look like Bogie is committing to clearing this room, which is going to be good.
Yeah, he'll see the excellent news. He'll get the quadruple defense.
Stop clearing out more of the power bracelet locations.
And that's just a casino next to the fairy fountain. And so I'm not going to fill up at the fairy fountain. I would have thought he might have since he was there, but I guess he's all right with the 3 hearts.
Well, 3 hearts with a red ring, and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, nice shot with the bomb there for Bogie. And he sees that it pushes. He'll grab the nickel, and he'll see the delight of that red ring.
You do start getting a little concerned. 47 minutes in, we still don't have, like, repeatable offense. Doesn't feel great.
Red candle's a 9. Red candle's a 9. Much like the white sword is a 9 when we have our regular play, red candle's a 9.
I would be surprised if there wasn't some sort of repeatable offense in 9 at this point.
You want to know what would be hilarious? Because you know important items can be a 9, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Red candle and ladder in 9, and you have to double dip 9.
I haven't seen that this turning yet, I think, of a ladder in 9 needed to then leave 9. It's definitely a thing. It could happen.
It's in logic, so you never know. I mean, that probably won't happen, but what I'd love to see a ladder in 9.
Suck finds 6 here.
So the only level that we have not found yet is level 3, and it could be raft block, it could be recorder block at this point.
Yeah, I don't know if they've done really Death Mountain dives at this point.
I think we've seen a good portion. Maybe we've seen it all.
Yeah, I'm just not sure of the West Death Mountain in particular.
Because I know we had seen Northwest Death Mountain.
Maybe we have then. In which case, well, then we just need more items.
Bogie finds another Take Any Cave, opts for the heart container. I thought he would have picked up the potion, but no problem.
Bogie's doing good on money, and knows the potion prices, so.
All right, here's the coast push block, and we find more medicine, and Bogie will make the purchase for the blue potion. I don't know if he had spent his potion previously, but he might be on red.
Yeah, always nice. Although with the red ring, probably not going to see too much potion usage.
No, unless, of course, level 9 ends up being a wizrobe dungeon and that the silver arrows or the wand, not the wand, but the ladder or the red candle is guarded by 8 blue wizrobes.
Oh, and that blue moblin did not want to die to a candle, so that's unfortunate.
Which means it probably rolled up to at least 4 HP.
Mm-hmm. So where does Bogie go next? Has keys to maybe gamble on a 1 play, but...
And yeah, that's exactly what happened. Bogie just showed it off. He had not spent his potion yet, so the Pepsi becomes Coke, so now he has 2 potions. Sock's still trying to solve level 6. You know, we had seen a decent amount of it, but in the end, we turned out to be combat blocked.
Yeah, I think Bogie saw most of the visible rooms, at least.
Nice screen scroll there by Bogie.
Yep. Doing the little Death Mountain clear over here. Ah, there is level 2.
We had seen that on Sock's side, so yes, Sock had done this exploration earlier. Didn't find the Triforce or the item, though.
Yeah, I think the rooms, the Dark Nuts in particular, and there's a lot of Pole's voice in this dungeon also, which just not great.
And there's a heart container for Sock. Both of our runners now have 10 hearts.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Mags Bombs is in the southwest corner, so...
Yeah, it's way out of the way. No chance these runners go out of their way.
You would need to have, like, no bombs, no money, and just be desperate.
Yep, and even then, you might not have enough hearts because you need anywhere between 10 and 14. At the moment, it's a 20% chance, but again, considering where the magical... Now, remember we saw this on Bogie's side, but he is well short. He still needs another 89 rupees.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Not anytime soon.
Not a chance.
Oh yeah, and Bogey's seeing all these Pole's voice rooms in too. It's just oof.
Yeah, these runners are going to be seeing those Pole's voices in their sleep tonight.
That room is the worst. You just get shuttered in immediately, and it's like, back to the beginning I go. I don't know if we ever saw this top room in level 6.
Oh, there's a staircase.
Well, this one is the transport stair. I just don't know if we've gone left of it ever.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this room's gotta be nothing.
Yep, because of the shutter door, we know that's not going to push. But there is the Chevy room, like a rock.
Yeah, this is a go back to the beginning situation, because, yeah.
Now, Bogie knows where the Triforce is in 2. I don't believe Sock picked it up. That might have been combat blocked.
Yeah, I believe so. Bogey's trying to avoid using keys here, but yeah, you're not clearing that Blue Dark Nut room easily.
And he's being quite frugal with his keys at the moment, and I certainly can't blame him. Yeah, nice use of the candle to avoid taking 4 times the damage.
Unfortunately for Sock, it is possible to pirouette this 6 and get that initial bomb hole, but hasn't given that an attempt. And that's where the Triforce is. It's just sitting on the ground there.
And Bogie going to up A again.
Yep. Continue just looking for something that might have the item.
He's going to go through that locked door, and yeah, there's a lot of nastiness here. Don't know what the primary enemy is at the moment, but Bogey's going to find out for us.
Yeah, you hope it's the Wallmaster, just because the Wallmasters are very free to kill.
Well, it's not the Pole's voice.
Yeah, and Sock sees that Pole's voice 5-pair room, which might be the item in 6, unfortunately.
Well, so far so good on the Wallmaster. It's not the blue Dark Nut, so at worst it's going to be the orange Dark Nut. We need 2 bombs. And it is the orange Dark Nut. Again, not the end of the world. Bogie should be able to take it down.
Just needs the red Dark Nut to cooperate and not juke him in some way.
And it's a red herring. It's empty.
Yeah.
It was a good effort there by Bogie, but it turned out to be a fruitless room, and Bogie's done. Not even going to go for the Triforce. Yeah, if it was guarded by Pole's voices, then yeah, we're out of luck. Here's the problem for Sock. He still does not have any Triforce pieces.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't make too much sense to pirouette that room in 6, but there was a key door that led into it. Gonna go for money. I don't think that's bad play.
Bogie gonna lose 15 rupees here. As you can see, he's got 3 Triforce pieces left, 1, 2, and 3.
Normally you think, oh, that's no problem. This seed says different, though.
Yeah, we still haven't found where level 3 is yet. And again, I'm beginning to think it's either not power bracelet, but raft or recorder blocked. And I'm rooting for the raft.
Very possible.
Meanwhile, Sock having no luck at money-making game. He's had to retry a few times. Look at the price of that magical shield. It's the minimum 70 rupees. Not going to purchase it, though. But if you're one of those kind of people that don't like getting hit by Wizro beams, then the magical shield's the item for you. The problem is, if you get swallowed up by a like and you don't break out of it fast enough, and in swordless, that's pretty much a given, you're going to lose that shield.
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen too many magical shield purchases this tourney.
No, I wouldn't expect many in swordless. And if this was regular, you may see it more often. I mean, 70 rupees, that's as cheap as it gets. Meanwhile, Sock having no luck at all at money-making game. He's just buying Bogie time.
Yeah, it's that negative 40, and the negative numbers are showing up a lot, unfortunately.
How many times has he gotten that negative 40? This is disgusting.
Yeah, wants to win some money-making game to buy more bombs, I would imagine.
Yeah, he's hoping to get that 40-plus rupee jackpot, the 43, but he keeps hitting the zonks.
Where's Bogie heading now? Any road, yeah. Probably going back to 2 and is going to use those bomb purchases, perhaps, or not.
And finally, Sock picks the right one, wins the 43.
All right.
So now he's got 57 rupees, but that took a couple of minutes. And, I mean, Bogie wasn't able to find anything in those couple of minutes, but every second counts in a race like this.
Yeah, there's still a lot of rando to play here. We're missing a lot of required items.
Yeah, Bogey's going to retry because the last couple of spots he checked at Death Mountain, fruitless.
Yeah, tough seed. Tough seed so far.
Well, absolutely. It's not given very many breaks, if any.
Like, even any key would be, like, huge at this point.
Yeah, but we all know where it's going to be. It's level 9.
Everything is in 9.
Everything is in 9. Ooh, see, we're making new rules because there's normally only 2 items in 9. But tonight, all the items are in 9. Okay, all right, let's be realistic. I'm going to say it's going to be the any key and the red candle in 9. I mean, as much as I'd like to see the ladder in level 9, I'm not going to put money on it. Bogie going back to level 1, though.
Let's see. So there's some key doors to the west. There's this key door here that I don't know that we've seen the other side of. We're just looking for the staircase item.
That ain't it.
No, that's just sadness. Granted, we need the Triforce, but at this point, I wouldn't be so concerned about that. I'd be concerned about I need an item here to do something with.
Sock going back into level 8. I wonder if he's going to go after the blue Lionels now.
Yeah, level 7 here. I think the blue Lionels might die to a bomb. I think we saw that on Bogey's side, so that would be good news for Sock if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, they might have rolled -2. I didn't get a good look on Bogey's side because I know he went after him and he was able to take him down, but I don't know if they rolled -2 or not. They might have.
Bogey's gonna wish that block pushed, but no. Yeah, this room.
Yeah, that was the room we speculated the push block was going to be in. We haven't found the map. Nice shot. Able to take down the 3rd Stalfos. The little messenger there. Very nice.
Well, that's not a possible push there. So the only room we've seen in 1 that might possibly push is that Pulse Voice Diamond. So
yeah, but it's looking like we're combat blocked out of the Diamond 1.
And I guess Sock wasn't sure if that bomb had gone off or not.
Oh, that would be the ultimate chain reaction. Hear me out. Ladder in 9, Needed to get the wand. Silver's in 1.
Oh dear. Don't want to put the bow in 1?
We can put the bow in 1. It's got to be something that we need. So bow or silver arrows. I'll accept either answer.
Oh, very nice. All 3 blue Lionels killed by a single bomb.
So they did roll down to -2 or better. Very nice. You always like to see that because they're a source of bombs.
All right, so this is new territory in this 7.
So we should be able to bomb into this room. If not, Fred's in big trouble. Right. Oh, hello, Manhandler. Now, are you super? No, you're not super. Can't pick up the spare, though. This Manhandler's doing what it does a lot in speedruns. There it is. Gets a refund on the bombs. This should be the item, yes or no? Of course not. Of course not, Thurwolf. It's never easy for these runners.
Yeah, I gotta check these 2 rooms up here. Well, yeah, you can check both. Otherwise, it's gonna be in that other segment of 7 here.
Exactly.
Bogey's going for this single block and 4. We know the items here because we've seen every room. This is the only possibility. But clearing it's another matter.
Well, there is the quote-unquote bait block. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the bait block. And now Sock will take the transport. Right now, ladder would be the huge fine for Sock. Ladder's here in 7. And it takes a while. Uh-oh, a mugger room. And yeah, this is an easy decision. He does not want to fork over his 6 keys.
Oh, no, oh, definitely not.
Does get 1 key out of that Stalfos. And there is a heart container. So he's going to get a refund on that heart. Just got to get past that Manhandler. Bomb to the right. Should be able to do so. Bogie is trapped in that Pole's voice, and it does push. But what is this item for Bogie? The recorder. That is not insignificant. It could be the ticket to level 3.
Yeah, you have to pick it up and see.
Meanwhile, Sock has found a double block room. This could be our item.
Yeah. You really hope, for Sock's sake, that it is. Otherwise, you'll have to deal with that Manhandler to get back to search the other rooms in this level.
Correct. Yeah, if you're on team Imasock, you're hoping 1, this is the item, and 2, it's the ladder.
Yeah, ladder would be huge.
Yeah, because depending on how long it takes for Bogie to get back into level 7, Sock could cut into this lead. Let's take a look. It does push. This is our item here in level 7. Moment of truth. It's the raft, which also could be our ticket to level 3. So a very interesting scenario has just developed, Thurwolf.
Yeah, I wonder which one it's going to be. Will it be the recorder or will it be the raft?
Well, the odds are on Imasock's side 2-1, but we'll see what happens because Bogey's making a beeline for vanilla level 7 right now. Sock is making a beeline for vanilla level 4. So we're about to find out here. Is Recorder Lake level 3? Yes, it is, and Bogie wins the draw. Ho, ho, ho. The 1 and 3 pays off, and unfortunately for Imasock, it's a docking fee at vanilla level 3. So right now, Bogie is firmly in the lead.
Yeah, this raft's not going to pay off, it looks like, unfortunately, which means Bogie never really has to dig 7.
Nope.
Probably won't.
Yeah, if ladder's here in 3, I think this is Bogey's race to lose at this point. We welcome everybody from SpeedGaming 5 to the round of 16 of the Legend of Zelda All Boards No Swords tournament. I'm LZ Cards Fan 23, joining here with Thurwolf as Bogie Smalls is taking on Imasock. Bogie is up 1-0 in this best of 3 round of 16. If Bogie wins, he moves on to the quarterfinals.
This 3 doesn't look particularly kind. Orange Wizards, of course, rolling up, because why wouldn't they?
And we had seen that earlier. We got an 18-room level 3 as well. Does get the compass. That's important because we do need the Triforce Sock going to check the northeastern raft spot. We know it's not going to have what he's looking for, but it is the final take, and he's going to burn the old man. He's thinking, no, I need the recorder.
Yeah, that's got to be disappointing. And closer to the magical sword bombs.
Well, it's a 40% chance, but again, he's not going to go back for it.
Is struggling a bit on the resources. Only the 21 rupees.
All right, there's the Triforce. Now, with the Triforce here, can it also be a push block under these flags?
In theory, I just haven't seen second quest push blocks actually be added due to remove open stairs, which this would have to be a remove open stair thing.
Negative.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, Sock is going back into level 8. Now, we haven't found either of the items in 8 yet.
Yeah, and with this having Pulse Voice in it, it's not going to logically require this room until you can deal with them. So even if they despawn, anything will be found will be a little out of randomizer logic at least.
All right, the parentheses room could be a push block here for Bogie.
Mm-hmm. Seen a decent amount of the rooms in 3, so I'd be inclined to think, yeah, probably. Then it's going to be past one of the key doors, but whatever.
Of course. Never that easy. Let's take a look. Yep, that is the ticket. What do we have for Bogie? It is the any key. That's a sight for sore eyes. That is now money he will no longer need to spend on keys, and if he runs into any mugger rooms, they'll act as a free pass.
Yeah, hoping for offense, but as far as utility items, that's a good one. And Sock is able to get past that room in 8. We'll see if there's a staircase like this one, perhaps.
Could be. He's hoping again the Pole's voice is not the primary enemy. Triforce is picked up. That is number 6 for Bogie.
Exit and re-entering this room is a little annoying because that soul keeps respawning, but what can you do? You could just bomb this one.
And does pick it up, and it does push. Is it a transport, or is it one of the 2 items here in 8? Of course it's the transport.
Always the transport, never the item.
So if this is not a segment to level 8, next staircase he finds will be one of his 2 items. And oh shoot, another dead end, and he shut it in!
That's rude. Very rude game.
Yeah, because now he's gonna have to clear that room again.
Well, the room on the right at least had a bubble in it.
Well,
so.
The staircase room, he's gonna have to clear it again. Just to take that staircase. And there's a ladder block. Holy Moses.
This 8 is something.
This 8 is great for us. It's not great for these runners. Bogie going back to level 1 again.
Needs the Triforce. It is possible that the game is requiring you to get all these Triforces.
I'm just telling you, I'm still not gonna say ladder in 9 because that'd be too evil, and we never get what we want. But I'm secretly hoping it's in 9, the ladder.
It very well could, based on everything we've seen.
But again, the Triforce in level 2, though, we believe it to be combat blocked. Because we can't take down the Pole's voices without the wand. That's the only thing we can use. Oh, wait a minute. Bow. Mm-hmm. The bow. What if the bow is an 8? Oh, my goodness gracious. The chain reaction. And then the silver arrow's in 1.
Well, we do know that to get into 8, you need to have either a bow or the wand. So the latter, basically.
Nice shot. And Bogie does get his Triforce out of level 1, so that is number 7. He's 1 Triforce away from being eligible to go into level 9.
And 2 is up on Death Mountain. Let's see what Bogie does next.
Looks like he might be going to a past level because he's not making a beeline
store.
to 2. Oh, he's going to stock up on bombs first.
Yeah, with how Dark Knot heavy 2 is, yeah.
Yeah, question in chat, was Power Bracelet the floor item? Yes, it was. We do not know what the staircase item is.
At this point, we're speculating that it's underneath that diagonal room with Pole's voices.
Well, there's a key. He's got 7 keys now. which all of a sudden he's got a small fortune in keys at his disposal.
Yeah, unfortunately this 8 is not having any free paths because the Chevy room is blocking progress in this section.
So there were bubbles in that push block room. Okay. So Bogie, it looks like, is heading back to 2.
Yep, I mean, it's the play to make if you're in Bogie's shoes.
Well, if 2 is clearable and we just didn't know about it, then he could be going into 9 here and trying to seek out a lot of things here. I mean, this might be one of the most minimalist dives into level 9 we'll have seen in Zelda Randomizer history, if that indeed proves to be the case.
Yeah, I don't recall what was in this Triforce room.
Well, we're about to find out.
Yeah.
And it was Pole's voices, but are they the primary enemy, is the question. Ooh, Imasock starting to get lucky in money-making game.
Nice. This does tell Bogie that no matter what, either bow or the ladder for the wand, that's 9, so...
So the bow is required. We are bow blocked out of the Triforce here, but where is the bow? We know the bow cannot be a 9 now because we have to get the Triforce out of there, so we can scratch that idea.
Well, bow or wand, either one can kill the Pole's voice. So.
Well, that's true. The ladder.
Ladder or bow.
if the ladder is a 9, then the bow can't be a 9. The bow could still be a 9, but then the ladder can't be in it with it.
Yep. One of them, at least. One of them.
All right, Bogie's now in 8, and again, we haven't found anything. And Imasock, we believe to be ladder blocked out of items here in 8.
This point, it's going to be one of 2 things, I think. Either there's a hidden bomb wall in 1 that we haven't seen that actually has the staircase item. Maybe. Or it's one of those terrible Dark Nut rooms in 2, has a floor, ladder, or bow.
Well, I'm leaning towards it's a Dark Nut clear requirement because, you know, we seem to be blocked out of 6, we seem to be blocked out of 8, and that just leaves 2.
Yeah, it could be 6, but it would again be a room that we haven't seen yet somewhere in there.
True. Now, Sock's going back to 4, and we know that the recorder and access to level 3 is going to be here for him.
Yep, so this is good. It's something Sock has to do.
I hope you guys have brought some popcorn because we're going to be in it for the long haul tonight.
Yeah, because Bogie's going to do all this 8 exploration, which, based on what Sock saw, there's just not a lot that you can do in here that doesn't end up getting blocked.
Bow and red candle in level 9 could be. I think the red candle's in 9.
Yeah, probably at this point. The old, let's see if the virus die. The answer is no. Of course they don't.
And Bogie's going to see it's just the transport staircase, which he'll take.
Yep. Go to the top section of this 8. Good thing about the any key, just no hesitation. You can just go right through those key doors to find out that, hey, there's a manhandler.
And it ends up being a red herring. Oh, whipped completely on that bomb. And he does have the red ring, so he's only going to take a quarter heart damage instead of a full heart. Unfortunately, the manhandler, there we go. He gets a bomb drop. But yep, sees it's a red herring. Sock picks up his first Triforce 75 minutes in. That cannot be a good feeling.
Yeah, but it's just a rough seed, so he doesn't know that, yeah, he's like a level 3 exploration behind maybe the Triforce room in 1, but still. He's still in this, really.
Oh, absolutely. This race isn't over until that done is registered. Yeah, this is the room that blocked progress right there, was the Chevy room.
Yep, and Bogie is out. Oh, wow, the red keys all actually gathered. Oh gosh, please.
Yeah, if I had to make a wager, now, Bogey's going back to level 7. We know this is not going to give him progression. It's just going to be the raft. But if I had to make a wager right now, based on what we've seen, I'd say there's a high probability ladder is blocked by dart nuts, and it's in 2. That would be my wager if I had to make a bet.
Yeah, it seems likely at this point. It's going to be either the ladder or the bow, probably.
Bow would still leave the opportunity for ladder to be a 9. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want ladder at 9. I don't think it's a 9, but I want it at 9.
I think at this point something's going to be a 9. Unless it's behind the Pole's voice in 6 after you get that item.
I'm sticking by my guns, though. Red candle in 9. I'm sticking by my guns.
Where's Sock going? 1. Gonna spend some keys in here, I think. Gonna learn the unfortunate news that it does not appear that you can get an item in here.
No. Because of the shutter door, you can't get the item there.
Oh, Bogie also gets the triple blue Lionel kill with the bomb. Nice, nice. The sad thing is, even if you bomb the Zol in 1 here, you're going to be stuck with 3 Pole's voice.
Yeah, because we've seen similar rooms to this already. We know what the solution's going to be. Now, Bogey's going to see this is the transport. He's not going to take it. He'll have to take it if he wants the item, though. Nice bobbing and weaving there by Sock to avoid petting the Pole's voices, only to run into that Gliok there, down to half a heart. We're still trying to find the staircase, which again we believe is blocked. Yeah, that definitely is the bait block, because we saw the same Stalfos on Sock's side. So that's definitely the quote-unquote bait block. It's its natural level at least, but it's definitely not required. Sock gonna nope out of 1. Or at least I thought he was going to.
This also could be the push block. Thinking about it, since there are Pole's voice there, and that could be the block.
Bogie sees the mugger room, but he's got the any key, so again, that acts as a free pass, so he ends up spending nothing. The mugger's the one that's out of luck.
It does look like Bogey's gonna be going toward the item here in 7, so that's good for Bogie.
And yeah, Pole's voices are the dominant enemy once again in that 5 loungers room. So yeah, we are definitely bow blocked or wand blocked out of the staircase item in level 1.
That would be a level I'd be inclined to go back to, just to check quickly if I could get it after I find whatever it is that we can actually find out here. Because we're still missing. We're missing a lot.
Oh, we most certainly are.
Oh, very nice. Those keys all die. Bogie, do you even pick it up?
He might be picking it up just for posterity's sake, but we know it's not required, but just going to give Bogie some peace of mind. He's done with this level 7. He'll move on.
Yeah. At best, there's a free heart container red potion available using it, but...
Right, if he decides to make the trek there, but Sock back to level 1 now.
I guess Sock is hoping for that bomb wall in 1. I'm just not seeing it, unfortunately.
We don't even know where the map is. It's probably I'll bet that Gliok is guarding the map, if I had to take a guess.
Yeah.
Bogey's going to 6. If somehow he can get this item out of 6, which now he's got the any key, now he's not going to be afraid of going through locked doors.
Oh, what is that bomb wall? Hello. Because that's a room we haven't seen in one. It'd be pretty crazy if this was actually the staircase. Oh wow, this just keeps going.
I want to see this map.
No, just something that existed, I guess.
All right, that's a push block there for Bogie. And of course, it's the transport. Now, if this is not a segment to level 6, next staircase he finds will be the item.
Yeah, I believe we've seen that. Well, it could still be segmented with a weird off section, but so far these two staircases do connect.
Yeah, this time Pole's voice not the dominant enemy. And Imasock back to the money-making game.
Mm-hmm. And Bogey's gonna find a whole lot of nothing up here.
Sock wins 16 rupees that time. So he's got 48.
I mean, at this point, if Book had been Armos, that would have been very good for them, just because of these levels, just not coughing up maps.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah. Oh, Imasock is going for the bomb upgrade. Mag's bomb upgrade here.
Why not? The way this seed's been shaping up, do you really think 11 hearts is going to be enough to pick it up?
Come on, why not? Be kind, game. Just once.
Throw Imasock a bone here, game. See?
No.
What'd I tell you? And takes exception to the old lady, and I don't blame Imasock one bit.
No, not at all. Unfortunately, Sock did give up a heart in 7 at one point.
Man, you kind of wonder if that heart might have made a difference. Obviously, we'll never know on Bogey's side. He's never coming back there. But Sock just wants to see anything positive happening in the season. I'm telling you right now, whoever gets the dot done in, you would imagine that the second runner is going to immediately dot forfeit. And once again, he's being taunted by that bomb upgrade.
Yeah, just not quite enough money.
Hello, Patra Wayne. Didn't expect to see you here in 6.
Oh man, that means where there's one, there's more. Never bombs, just never.
Yep. Everybody's losing and find the bomb hole. Right now, the producers are winning in 18, 19. That's at least 27 rooms.
I mean, this seed has been a struggle. It's not an easy one at all.
Yeah, this would not have been a seed. If this would have been my first swordless seed, I would never want to play swordless again.
I would not blame you.
Yeah, because I actually did a swordless seed during my charity month, and it was still tough. But I mean, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it can always be a lot worse. There's a lot of swordless seeds that, aren't bad, It gives you your repeatable offense relatively early, no bad combat blocks. And then you have this one where there's probably going to be required horrible Dark Knight room in this too.
Sock is back into level 2, and I would imagine he's going to try to do every single combat room he can get his hands on in hopes of finding the floor item here in level 2.
And unfortunately, starts off in this one room that we've seen Bogie clear for nothing, so
Yep, correct. This had a big nothing burger. All right, nice shot there. Boy, this level 6 juts out, man. I want to see the map for this level, which means we're not going to see the map for this level.
Yeah, I suppose this is new territory. You almost want to kill that looking for a map.
Yeah, I know I would.
I mean, the one consolation for the seed is, due to the Triforce room in 2, there's got to be something outside of 9 somewhere.
All right.
And this room is just a trap.
Yeah, for sure.
Curious about Yep, back to the beginning of 6. I'm curious about the 2 rooms in 2 that we haven't seen that are kind of just in the middle of that bottom portion.
More traps. Ah, so okay. I don't know if we've seen this room or not. We probably have. It's just been a while. Because we know the orange dartnut is going to be the primary enemy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we've seen this room specifically. It does take a bit of effort to clear.
Yeah, Sock's going to need 2 well-placed bombs to take down that orange dartnut.
Yep. Luckily has 8. So it shouldn't be too terrible.
Unless that happens, good juke there.
Yeah, and it's just a disappointment room.
Boy, yet another nothing burger here in level 2.
Okay, so that's the old man. Or Zelda's room, I suppose. That would be kind of funny to be in the middle of 2.
Right?
Nah, there's a shutter there. So this room particular looks suspicious.
6 blue dartnuts. If the only thing that would have made it worse would have been 8 blue dartnuts.
Okay, so we're getting a glance at these rooms that we haven't seen. This one, very killable.
I don't even know if we've seen this room because, if they have refused to use their keys until now.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen this room. This room could be it. Which, if this room is it, you just feel so bad that you never did it earlier.
All right, Bogie back to clearing the transport staircase. There are 5 gels left for Sock to take care of.
Unfortunately, there's always that one little single gel, just doesn't want you to get multiple, so we ignore it, and we burn multiple on the right side.
There you go, 3 gels left now.
Oh gosh, Bogie is out of resources, bomb-wise.
You have to leave. Again, down to 1. Oh, and there's nothing here again. Another nothing burger.
And the dude abides. So I'm thinking it's either that blue dartnut room, which no one wants to clear, or it's possibly a red dartnut room somewhere that we just haven't cleared yet.
Yes, it's one or the other. And down to 1 bomb. He's got to nail this shot. And he gets bombs. Nice refill. But again, that's not what we're looking for.
Sock's thinking, okay, there's Pole's voice that should hurt you end to the south. There's Pole's voice to the right. What's left? And then you've got this blue dartnut room. And you're like, oh.
Well,
you gotta... oh, okay.
Nice protection there. Now, 8 HP is what they normally have. Did they roll up is the question. If you want chaos, you want to see them roll up. Doesn't look like they did. It looks like they rolled neutral. So either 8 HP or -1 to -3, somewhere in that variance.
Yeah, not bad.
So at least this room is killable. with the resources we currently have. I mean, this is almost like doing the Olive Garden if we were doing Zelda 1. One more. It's a key!
Oh gosh. So is it this red dart nut room to the south? Is this the last room then?
Well, we got 5 to take care of, and they might as well be blue dart nuts because they each take 2 bombs.
Yep.
And Sock is going to retry, which is the right move. He'll get his bombs back, and he now knows where to go.
Yeah, Bogey's in this too. I think Bogie suspects that this is now the answer and is just gonna start clearing these rooms. I think Sock is heading for the any road to get back up here.
Yeah, my guess is we're going to see ladder in 2, and that's going to start the chain reaction in 8.
Yeah. Because logically the answer is not going to be in 8 due to that initial Pulse Voice shutter room block, which you can get around, but it's out of logic to do so.
Correct. I mean, I like a glitch logic seed as much as anybody else, but that's just not a thing here in Zelda Randomizer.
Nope. Alright, and Sock is, I think, gonna beeline it to that one room. Bogie sees this tempting blue dart nut room.
Well, he's right to avoid it.
Yep. He hasn't checked this gel room, which you're gonna clear.
And yeah, you can't fault him for making this choice. I'd rather clear this room than a dark nut room.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, Imasock making a beeline. The problem is you can't be running into those dart nuts. You still lose half a heart on the blues, quarter heart on the oranges.
Oh man.
Now now the good news is that these are in the bomb dropping group. The problem is he's down to less than. Oh, he gets 2 hard drops. Nice.
One of those cases where.
Bingo!
Oh, there you go.
Called the shot. Ladder in 2. There's the chain reaction. And since Bogey's in the same level, depending on what decisions he makes, yeah, I mean, wow. What a troll. Having to clear that room to get the ladder. And now Imasock is pretty much... The afterburners are about to be turned on for both runners.
So Bogie sees that this is not the answer with the gels, is immediately going for this, which, you know, you have the potential to get your bombs back, so I think it's an alright play to do compared to blue dart nuts.
Now the problem is he's only got 3 bombs left. If he is not able to take all these down in 3 shots, then he's going to have to come back. And this is dicey. If he does not get a bomb dropper, if he doesn't land these perfectly, that's going to buy Sock some time, because Sock right now is going to... He missed. He's out of luck. And then he gets a clock just to add insult to injury, which means he was in the 3 on his counter for the global, because the bomb dropping groups, the bombs are in the 1, the 6, and the 8.
Yes, didn't even have a chance at a lucky bomb drop when it's at 3, so...
Not at all. And Sock now has his wand, so now he is going to go to town here. So, again, the miss here for Bogie, this is going to buy Sock some time.
Which Sock still has a good amount of stuff to do here.
Yeah, the thing, though, because he does not nearly have the Triforces that a Bogie currently has, so... I mean, right now, it's how fast can Sock make up ground on Bogie? Because, you know, we still have level 9. We still need to find the bow. We still need to find the silver arrows. And we still have the great equalizer.
Yeah. There is a lot to do. And having to go back into, like, 6, if 6 has a required item and Sock finds it looking for the Triforce, that could also be a factor.
Oh, most certainly it can be. But Sock now going to go into level 4. Because he does not know about the recorder. So, unfortunately for Sock, any chance of, trying to, maybe get back into this, Bogey's going to be able to get his ladder out of 2.
wonder which room Sock is heading toward in this 4. Heading away from the item location at the moment. There might have been a possible staircase that was blocked over in this section.
Yeah, he still needs a Triforce out of 6. He never grabbed it.
Yeah, never cheated that bomb wall open at the beginning. Ah, this room.
Yeah, he thinks this is going to be the room. We know it's on. And Bogie had to reset again.
Yeah, all this just buys Sock some more time to do some catch up here.
Yeah, for sure. But we know this room is not the answer because, again, Recorder is in 4, and Bogie was able to solve that puzzle without having to worry about this room. And, yep, he sees the red Aaron.
Yeah, it's the one room Sock has not ever seen in this level. As always, it's always that one last room. I think he thinks that he can't get to it from down and left, but it is just a bomb wall. A key door, rather. Of course, this saves keys to do this.
And Bogie going back to 2 again.
Yep, Bogie is committed to finding this item in 2, so we'll eventually get it.
Oh, no question about it. Nicely done there by Sock to clear out that room. Yeah, this is the room where Bogie found that recorder. Sock trying to line it up so he can get maximum utilization from those bombs.
Yep. If he's able to get the blue and the orange.
Perfect.
Yep.
Good
Very
shot.
nice.
And he'll get his recorder.
Yep. Required for 3.
Bogie, though, gets a clock drop, and there's his ladder, and the afterburners are about to be turned on for Bogie Smalls, and he's going to burn it in disgust. You can't fault him for that. Bogie, right now, the afterburners are going to turn on. He'll be heading for the wand, and then it's going to be decision time. Where does he go next? Do you suppose he might go to 9 just to get it out of the way?
That is a good question. Has to go back to 2 for the Triforce.
I mean, there's always that possibility that the Kill Ganon care package could all be in level 9.
Now we know the red candle's in there, probably.
Well, I know I said that, and I'm still going to stick by my guns. But there's always that chance. There's always that chance.
There is. And you would think that at least level 1 would probably be a pretty quick clear.
There's Bogie. He does have that recorder, so now where does he go from here?
Not 8, I would think.
For ultimate chaos, I would want to see both items in 8.
Oh gosh, that would...
Or at least 1, and then the other be in 9. Bow in 8, silver in 9. Silver and red candle in 9.
Quite possible.
Looks like Bogie is going to wrap up 2. And that'll be decision time for him on what level he goes next. If he thinks he's behind, he may go 9.
Yeah.
We know he's a good chunk ahead.
Yeah, Triforce-wise, definitely.
Yep, so he's going to pick up this Triforce, which would gain him access into level 9.
So I'm gonna look for this item in 3.
We know it's not in here.
Yeah, it's a little south of the Triforce by 2 rooms, I believe.
Yep, correct. Always love to see a clock in this room. Now he's not going to take any damage. There's the Triforce. That is all 8 Triforces for Bogie. He is now eligible to go into level 9. It is now decision time for Bogie. Sock sees the Triforce. He's going to try to skirt around it by doing this block clip. Very good.
And do a save, which you never know. Your resources could be drained by 9 or what other places you go, so.
And there's going to be the any key for Imasock here in level 3. Then he'll just go right up, get his Triforce, and he'll be on his way to number 5.
All right, so based on what we know, 50-50 shot that it's here in this Pole's Voice room in 1. Nope. So that diagonal room, it looks like.
Yep, and Sock gets his Triforce out of level 3.
Yeah, Bogie making swift work to get to that one room. I'm hoping one of the boomerangs here.
Yeah, at this point, an hour and 42 minutes into the seed, I don't think we're going to see a runner pick up a boomerang.
No. Probably not.
He's going to clear this room. What is it going to be here in level 1? Something good, could be a clunk. And there it is, all bail. You called it. You called it, Thurwolf. You said a boomerang, and lo and behold, it's all bail.
I mean, there were 2 still outstanding, so yeah. Oh. Is Bogie gonna go to 6?
Well, considering how much he's seen of this level 6, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, he'd have to, now Sock going back into level 2, which again, definitely understandable. Yep.
We'll see if it's that 5-pair bunny room that we saw in this 6 that they just couldn't do anything about.
I'll tell you what, considering what we know, right now, this race is not over by any stretch of the imagination. Suppose Bogie goes into level 8 and plays it conservatively, and Bow and Silver Arrows are not there, and Sock just beelines it to 9.
Yeah, it's anyone's game still in many ways.
Oh, no question about it.
All right, here's the room that I was kind of thinking might be it, just based on everything they've seen. Come on, other boomerang. No, it's not even it. Oh, gosh.
Another red herring, as we've seen all too many times so far in this seed tonight, Thurwolf.
I think the only known room is there's a Chevy room with a Patra with like a room south of it. And Bogey's just like, I don't care. It was deep in that 6 too.
Oh, looks like Bogey's going for it. He must think he's quite behind. He's going to 9 now. All right, so for the first time, I think in Zelda Randomizer commentary history, 4 things we're looking for here in level 9. First, he's going to be listening for the roar of Ganon. Hello, Patra Wayne. If he hears the roar of Ganon, then Ganon is adjacent to where he currently is in any cardinal direction. Second thing he's going to be looking for is the room with the single shutter door. If he clears that room and that single shutter door does not open, he has found the location of Zelda. Third, he's going to be trying to find the staircase that hopefully has the silver arrows. And fourth and finally, he's going to hope that he finds a staircase that has the bow.
And so far this 9 has given a linear path to go. There just hasn't been too many branches. This is like the first choice to actually make.
Now, obviously, the odds are against that we're going to see both the bow and the silver arrows in level 9. Heck, we might not even find either in level 9. But that's what Bogie is hoping for. And he's making this play. He must feel he's behind.
I mean, 9 exploration has to happen. And, it could be the answer. You just never know. Although, as soon as you see one item that's not required, you're like, okay, the full picture is not here.
All right, and there is our first staircase. And it's a transport. Level 9 is going to have at least 6 sets of transport staircases. If it's a segmented level 9, they're quite rare, but they do happen once in a while. Then there will be a 7th set of transport staircases.
Nice clock for Sock there. Just makes this a lot more free.
But he's going to see the same bad news about the red herring.
Yeah, not sure if he's going to stick around more or just take that Triforce he saw in Bale. Looks like he's going to poke around a little more.
He's got to be careful. He's only got 1 heart left. This one does push. It's another transport.
So this might be good for Sock if there is something required in this 6.
Yeah, if he's able to get to it and it's a required item like the bow or the silver arrows, this could give him a chance to catch up, especially if Bogie decides to go for 8 next.
Yeah, it's with the 2 items in 8, it's hard to ignore that level, but who knows?
Another red herring for Sock in that diagonal room.
Oh, nice staircase in 9 there.
Yep, the dreaded stealth staircase, the complete dead end. Now, chances are it's probably not a one-off. It's probably connected to the map from a shapes aspect, but just because it's not segmented per shapes definition doesn't mean you're never going to see a one-offs in level 9. In fact, they're quite common.
A lot of Patras. Still looking for that Ganon Zelda as well. This...
That's not it.
Not it.
Actually, we had seen that room. He's now going the other way.
Going back to the staircase here.
He's going to take it this time. Oh, we've got... there we go. There was a Wallmaster. And hello again, Patra. A free room to push a block. What? That's a transport, though.
Wow.
But a free room, though.
They do exist, apparently. You have to get into 9 for them, though.
2 free rooms. The both ends of that transport are spike trap rooms. Hey, there's Zelda's room. We won. No, we have not won. Oh, if only it was an open 9 where Ganon was not required. But that's not the case here. And there it is, the transport for Imasock. We'd seen that about 100 times on Bogie's side. And all the Patras here in 9.
Yep. Every seed is going to have a Patra 9 due to the flag set, so...
And look at that bomb upgrade, once again taunting our runners.
Oh man, we've seen that a lot of times.
Yep, and they have not had enough cash. Again, this is a poverty seed for those of you just joining us. 434, and hello again, Patra Wayne! 434 and 51, and there is a corridor staircase. Bogie's going to clear out this room just in case maybe it's a map or a compass. Nothing.
Okay, key door south of Patra is another Patra.
And there's the red candle, I called it!
All right.
So at least 1 item is outside of level 9 that we need, and possibly both. Is Patra guarding our item here in 6? It is,
yes.
Maybe, unless it's segmented. And there it is. It's the silvers!
Oh, that is very good for Sock.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if Bo is here in level 9 and Imasock gambles, he could steal this race.
He very well could. Just has to go back to 1 for that Triforce, which isn't going to be too much trouble. And then... Okay, Bogie saw the red candle, left. Where are we going?
Well, again...
8?
The percentages would dictate he goes to 8, and that's exactly where he's going.
Yep. This could be a giant time sink if it's not the answer.
Oh, absolutely. So Sock just needs to go to level 1. And if he gambles to level 9 and Bo happens to be a 9, this could be one heck of a comeback.
Yeah, this.
And here's another thing. If Bo's an 8, Bogie could go back to 9 and Bo still. There are a lot of things that could go wrong here for both of these runners. But if you're on Team Imasock, you're hoping the Bo's a 9.
Oh, and clearing this room is going to give Sock the compass, because I don't think Sock knew where the Triforce was in this level, so that's also just immediately beneficial.
Oh, fantastic. Obviously, he's going to look for the second eye. We know it's a bust. If he's probably hoping that the Bo's here in 1. If the Bo would have been here in 1, Sock would be in a much better position, but that's just not the case.
Yeah, I think Sock realized that going right was not the way, so...
Yeah, right was totally wrong.
Okay. We're in 8. We're exploring. No possible push stairs yet. We're not clearing room for a map. We just want to find the way.
Oh, shoot. Again. That's the 3rd dead end we've seen via a shoot room in this seed. 2 horizontals versus 1 vertical.
Sock's gonna find the old boomerang here.
You'll ignore it, I would imagine. Yep.
Yep.
At almost 2 hours in, it's pretty much lost its usefulness. You want to have it early. So Sock just has to clear this room. He'll get his Triforce, but he's got a problem. He's only got 1 heart left. And
yeah, this room is not.
This is not exactly the most friendliest room to take down Darknuts. If there were no BMOS, this would be a walk in the park. Now he's down to half a heart. He has no potions. And he's getting... Naturally, this is typical luck, and he nicely done. Clutch fight there for Imasock. He's got all 8 Triforce pieces, and it'll be decision time for Sock. He's got to gamble in 9, I would imagine.
I would think so.
But anything is still possible. It's a 1 in 3 chance that the Bo is in 9. Right now, 8 is the high probability. But there he is. Sock's making the play to go to 9. And to me, if I was in Sock's shoes, this is the correct call. I mean, even if the Bo is not 9, to me, it's the correct call.
Yeah, you have to map 9 anyway. You need to find Ganon and Zelda. You're just missing the 1 item? Sure.
And Bogie still has to go to 6. So yeah, if Bo is indeed in level 9, Sock's in position to steal this one from Bogie, and we're going to go to a game 3.
Yeah, this is close.
All of a sudden, what looked like a Bogie runaway for much of this race, Thurwolf, this is all of a sudden anybody's game.
Yeah, it was that Silver's find in 6 that really is helping Sock here.
Yeah, it's put him right back into this game, and he needs to win this to stay alive in this tournament. If he loses, he's eliminated. Oh, hello, HMO room in level 8. That's my favorite shaped room next to the grocery store one that you see in level, I believe it's level 2 in Second Quest.
Yeah, you don't see it often, but it's a neat little room to exist.
Yeah, I believe it's in level 6, the HMO room in Second Quest.
Yep, and only 6 could ever have a drop in that room, so.
Absolutely right.
Still no items in this 8. Which there are 2 of them, you'd think one of them would show up.
Well, level 8's going to be pretty big. I mean,
yeah.
Level 7 was in the 20s, I think mid-20s if I remember right. It's been a while since I've seen level 7's map. And level 9 is going to be pretty big. We know that because 7 wasn't that big. Because 7, 8, 9 are all on that same grid.
Oh, man. And Bogie has done a good amount of this level so far.
Yeah, he has spent a lot of time in this level 8. All right, here's a push block, those blue land molas. That's a transport. That leads to a spiral staircase. Okay. All right, and he's going to see if maybe this is Zelda's room. Looks like it. No wall masters. That's Zelda's room.
I mean, it could be the Second Quest spiral stair that pushes.
Ooh, and I know Second Quest rooms are on.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a troll if that did push? Holy smokes, wouldn't that be a troll?
Yeah, that... Because you're probably not going to think about that.
No. And I wouldn't be thinking about that.
It could still just be Zelda, though.
High chance, but not a guarantee. I mean, I forgot about the spiral room being a push block.
It's very rarely seen.
Imagine, though. Just imagine if that was, though. And imagine if that's where the second item was. Oh, wait, never mind. Wait, never mind. That's never mind. Now I'm over metagaming here. Sorry.
Settle down there.
Now live by the meta, die by the meta. But that's all right. Bogey's still trying to find even one item here in level 8. I want to see this map.
At least the blue Lionel's bombs are dropping.
I got a hunch this level 8 is upper 30s minimum.
Yeah, Bogie has seen a lot of these rooms, and we're still missing both items.
All right. Now, we saw this earlier. That's just a transport, because that was the free one. We saw that on Bogey's side.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm guessing Sock is nearing in on the red candle location.
Yes.
If he goes the right way.
Right. Yep, that was Zelda's room, yep.
Yep. So it's going to force him back, so... Oh, man. If these items are behind bomb walls in this 8, that's just insult to injury.
No. That's part of playing shapes, is playing find the bomb hole, and when you can't find the map, it makes it even that much more difficult.
Have we cleared this room in 8? Don't think so. Otherwise, I don't know why Bogie would be clearing it, so...
I don't think we've cleared it either.
Might be our first item in here?
Yep. Oh, if it's not segmented, this is going to be the first item for Bogie here in level 8, and it's the
wow. Oh, goodness.
Bogie is still alive in this one.
And now Bogie has to find the second item, because, I mean, at this point, why wouldn't you?
Well, he's got 3 options left. The second item at 9, the second item at 8, and the second item at 6. But unfortunately for Imasock, victory is going to slip through his grasp, at least for the moment.
I would imagine after Bogie finds this item in 8, I don't know, maybe he goes to 6? He might.
I would imagine he goes to 9.
It's one of those things about how he was feeling about how 9 was being.
I mean, if he does go back to 9, that'll buy Sock some more time, but then Sock has to make a decision once he finds the 2 items.
Well, Sock doesn't really have options other than 8 or 9, so...
Oh yeah, he's done. Yeah, Bogey's the one that has options. So there's the map. Oh. Holy smokes. I'm disappointed considering how small level 7 is. There's a lot of gaps. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, take away from 6. That's only 51 rooms. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, there's a big old gap in there. A backwards F.
And that's what I give the grade of this in level 9, an F. F minus. If you really want to be creative, that's a minus sign below the F.
That's kind of like if you're going backwards, that's a period, just F dot.
That works too.
Lack of bombs might be hurting Sock here.
There's the second item for Bogie, and it's the magical boomerang. So we now know by process of elimination that the second item in 9 has to be the book.
Yep. Which, since Sock found the map of 9, obviously he's going to find the book soon.
Well, if Bogie decides to go into 9, that's going to buy Sock some time. And Bogie, he is going back to 9.
He's going to 9, yep.
And again, this is going to buy Sock some time. But the problem is Sock still doesn't find any of the items yet.
Yeah. Done a good amount of this 9, too.
We are over the 2-hour mark here in quite this convoluted seed here, Thorwolf.
Yeah. This is a rough one. You would think starting with like 5, 7, and 8 Triforces, oh, this seed's not going to be so bad, but boy, did it hide its items well.
I'll tell you what, there's normally a phrase I like to say, it's not how a seed starts, it's how it finishes. This seed has started and finished brutal.
Oh, yeah. Sock does have an easier time having the map, but the lack of bombs, these blue Lionels need to be kind. They're just not being kind.
Well, they never are. When you need the items, you ain't getting it. It's just like I was going to mention this, when Imasock was taking care of those blue dart nuts. You know how blue dart nuts are in the health dropping group? When you're high on health, they'll drop all the hearts and fairies in the world. But when you have like 2 hearts, 1 heart, half a heart, nothing.
Yeah, and there was a roar down there, so we know that that's where Ganon is located down there. So that'll be a quick Ganon kill.
Oh, absolutely it is. And both runners, I would imagine, know where Ganon is. Right now, Sock also knows, we believe that's where Zelda is in that northeastern corner.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, that second quest push block comes into play in that spiral, which, again, that would be absolutely insane. Sock has found nothing but transport staircases, though. I mean, he's due to find an item soon. Now, this is the stealth right here, though. We had seen this on Bogie's side.
Yeah. Sock can't even try to bomb the wall.
Negative.
Oh, the 2-hour glitch using that emulator.
Oh, are you talking about the EverDrive?
It's, what is it? Nestopia, or once you go 2 hours, the emulator speeds up until you go into the menu.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Then again, that's not what I use as my emulator of choice. It doesn't push you up.
Okay.
We now know, so both runners know where Ganon and Zelda are. So now it's a race for the items. It's a race for the silvers for Bogie, a race for the bow for Sock. Right now, I'd say it's advantage Bogie.
Yeah. Just because Sock hasn't found either item. And bow seem to be pretty deep.
So if Bogie sees the book, he's going to pass.
If anything, I think advantage Bogie just because Bogie has bombs.
And yeah, Sock is out of bombs. What if this makes him decide to go to A-it? Wouldn't that be some kind of play?
I mean, he might, but there is bomb store here and Gibdos.
Yeah, that actually might be a curse for him because that's going to filter him back to 9. Yeah. You get bomb drops. I mean, we're in the commentator's booth. We know what he needs. But little does Sock know, this is not the answer.
Yeah. And having seen neither item, if Sock had seen one of them, maybe, but still, even then, at this point you start wondering, you start trying to metagame, like, what did my opponent do? Alright, we're gonna have to block clip out of here.
Very nice. Yeah, don't ask me, I just work here.
I'm not sure where the second item is. They've had pretty good coverage of... It's just got to be some sort of weird offshoot room somewhere.
Well, it's not here. That's another red herring.
Nope. And Ganon is in that bottom right corner room.
Still no items for Sock. I think he's found every transport. All right, he's going back to what is the dead end staircase.
Yeah, he's trying to get into this middle section over here on the right, but unfortunately.
Yep. At least he only had to use one bomb because he has the map. Bogie didn't have that luxury.
Trying to bomb walls. It does look like there's a lot of solid walls blocking progress in this 9, as it does.
I got a feeling this Patra. I wonder if this is the book. No,
Nope.
It certainly is not.
Yeah, I think they've come out of that staircase at some point.
Yep. Now they're pretty much trading places.
Yep. Yeah, I think this way is just a red herring for Bogie. I think it's all just solid walls and sadness.
Well, we call level 9 the Great Equalizer for a reason. Well, it's definitely living up to its name for both runners tonight.
Oh, Bogie's gonna abuse the old man, get hit, have to start over the count again. Ooh, dicey.
And he's trying to build up that count because hitting the old man counts as getting a hit, and he's going to try to force a bomb after that.
Okay, this had a item, so is this our red candle, perhaps?
This might have been the red candle.
No, it's just more passage, why not?
More sadness, more sadness.
Maybe this was it.
Maybe this was it, right.
Because Bogie didn't have too much trouble finding it.
No, he didn't. There's the book.
Oh, that's the book. Okay.
Wow. Okay. And Imasock going to grab it. I don't know if I would have, but then again, it's going to help him in 8. And he's gambling. He's out of 9 because remember, he's not seen the second item. It's going to be the right call, but can he get... Oh my goodness, all of a sudden this has gotten good. Sock has cashed in his chips. He's going back to 8. Wow. Sock still has a chance.
It could really still go either way, depending on how this 8 clear goes and how 9 goes.
Holy Moses!
Oh man. This
37
is
rooms.
quite a seed.
And behind one of those rooms is Sock's bow.
Yeah, I want to say it was somewhere in the top right, but not sure.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you take over and I'll look it up for you, buddy.
All right, well, Bogie is heading toward where the book is. So I think Bogie is going to be out of this 9 here shortly. Unless this staircase leads Bogie astray. I don't think he takes it, though, without checking south first. But maybe... Yeah. Okay, so Bogie is going to be out of this level very soon.
Yep, he just needs to clear this room. And yes, you are absolutely right. It is in... And Sokka's close. It was under the number 8. He's close. If he just follows this path, Bogie, he's going to grab the book. Oh, yeah, this is anybody's game right now. But these polls' voices, and Sokka's down to a heart.
Yeah, Sokka's been down to a heart since the beginning of the 8.
He's been down to a heart. Yeah, he has to, though, take this very convoluted path. Yeah, he's on the right track. Now, the question for Bogie is how long is it going to take him to get to the room he needs to be in? This 31 room level 6.
I think based on his map, he might just have that one room left.
Oh.
He might have one more other room, maybe. But I don't think it's going to take Bogie very long at all.
And Sock's got to be careful here.
Yeah, that bomb wasn't quite placed right.
Yeah, he was too low, and that's going to filter him in the wrong direction, buying Bogie some time.
Yeah, there's this room.
Ganon's room, yeah.
Hey, Ganon's room. And then there's the one other room that happens to be it.
And Sokka up at 8.
Bogie up 8. Is there a room to the right somewhere that he hasn't seen?
Might have been. And yeah, this is just going to filter Sock the wrong way, unfortunately.
Well, they're both currently heading the wrong way in their levels.
This is unbelievable. Every level is the great equalizer tonight.
Oh, goodness. I still am inclined to think that Bogey's probably going to end up finding the room
Agreed.
first.
Oh yeah, just based on exploration alone here. I mean, he's full cleared this map pretty much. Again, to get to the item here in level 8, you have to take a very windy path. Unless there's an alternative going right. Which again, I can't remember if there was or not. My instinct wants to tell me no, there was not. Yeah, the answer is no. He has to clear this Pole's Voice room yet again.
Yeah, and his bomb count is now getting lower, and that's not great.
Yeah, if he makes bad choices here, this could be all she wrote.
Yeah, and Bogey's going to be finding the silvers shortly.
You are correct about that.
Well, he has to kill a Patra, but...
Yeah, he does have to kill Patra. This Patra right here is going to give him the silver arrows.
And Ganon and Zelda knowledge is known by both, so it's just a matter of just beating this and getting out of there.
All right,
Oh,
Sock is near, though!
Oh, gosh. Sock might be right on Bogey's heels.
He needs to go north. There's the silvers for Bogie. But he goes south! No! He goes south. Unless this was the room. I know it was under the 8, but I thought it was the tip top of the 8.
I think actually this was it.
You think this was it?
Yeah, I remember the enemy composition being this.
Then this is it. I just remember the 8. There it is. But I think he's gonna get sniped. There's the bow for Imasock. Oh my god, this is gonna be oh so close, but Bogie has the advantage. He knows everything. So Sock made the right decision, but just the fact it took so long to find one of the items.
And even that fairy Bogie just got could be huge, depending on if Ganon just decides to be a troll.
Oh, no question about it here.
Oh, nice. Diving into that whirlwind.
Yeah, Sock is making a mad dash to 9 right now, but this could come down to Ganon. I mean, if Sock gets a perfect fight, but ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon. 7 or 8 hits will be needed to take down the beast. A high roll driver will cost him 1 heart. Remember, Bogie does have potions if he needs it. 3. Ganon is not cooperating. There's 5. He's down to half a heart. He needs to use it.
Oh, dear.
Oh, boy. He almost bought the farm there, and that would have given Imasock a chance.
I mean, even using a potion takes time. And this... Oh, man.
Yeah, this has not exactly been a pristine fight, but down goes Ganon. We've got Bacon and the Triforce of Power. Sock is going to be right behind. Now, Bogie remembers the path to get to the princess. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon. Now, Sock only has 2 hearts left. He needs to get a stun lock.
Ganon's being
goes
a
to
troll.
the left. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got him. Down goes Ganon. We've got Bacon. But I think it's going to be too little too late there, Wolf. I think Bogey's going to just hang on.
Oh, what a close race, though.
Very, very close race. Bogie just has to get through these Stalfos, and he is going to hang on by the skin of his teeth. Get your GGs out for Bogie Smalls. He is moving on to the quarterfinals, and Imasock is going to just miss one heck of a comeback.
Yeah, GG's to both. What a brutal seed. And they're going to be finishing just so close to each other, too.
Yeah, but there's Imasock. He is going to finish less than a minute behind Bogie. He made one heck of a comeback effort there, Thorwolf, but it's going to fall just barely short.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have our winner, Bogie Smalls, here in the commentator's booth with us. By the way, if you were playing Name That Tune, if you had no clue what the song was, all you have to do is guess a Final Fantasy song. You're a winner. Bogie, congratulations. You almost got sniped at the end. Imasock was charging late, but you barely hung on by the skin of your teeth. Less than a minute difference.
Oh my God. Are we still on the air?
Oh, we are still on the air indeed, Thorwolf. Our Bogie Smalls.
Oh
my goodness gracious. You had a Triforce lead practically the entire time. You were leading wire to wire, and it looked like it was your race to lose. But, you know, level 9 being the great equalizer, and then, you know, level 8 had the bow. If level 9 had the bow, you'd have lost, Bogie, because Imasock gambled 9.
Did he?
But yeah, but when he found the book, that was his first time. Your first item in level 9 was the red candle. When he found the book, he hightailed out of there and went to level 8, which again was the correct decision. Just did not find the bow in time.
Yeah, that thing was actually the bow.
Well, he had the benefit of the map, which helped him get to the room much quicker. We do have Imasock here in the commentator's booth with us. Oh man, you almost made a miraculous come from behind victory. You were trailing by a lot, practically the entire seed. I mean, Bogie was just absolutely flat out dominating this. But you found the silver arrows first after you got your ladder out of 2 and the wand. You got the silvers first. Bogie made the gamble going into level 9. He found the red candle, hightailed out of it, went to 8, found the bow. Now, by the time you were in 9, you had already gotten the silver arrows. If Bo would have been in 9, would have been your race. Unfortunately, Bo ended up being in 8, and it was pretty much a dogfight up to this point, but Bogie, by less than a minute, gotcha.
Yep.
It was, though, quite the finish. I mean, you're going to watch this back. And by the way, apologies, both of you gentlemen, that I was the commentator, so you knew it was going to be a bad, large secret. So my apologies, first of all. But, man, this seed was absolutely, positively brutal. Poles voices, Dark Nuts, more Poles voices, Orange Wizrobes rolling up. I mean, this seed gave you literally almost no breaks the entire way. It started brutal. It finished brutal.
Yep. I don't have words right now. That's all. Yeah. It's super frustrating.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, you both of you played extremely well. I mean, very low death counts, only 3 for Bogie, only 5 for Imasock. I mean, considering when the red ring was found, which was quite a ways into the seed, you both played exceptionally well. It just, man, Bogie, you're moving on to the quarterfinals. How you feeling?
I think he's on mute. He might be doing a bit of dad percent right now.
That might have been because he just left, but congratulations. There we go. There we go. That very well might have been indeed. Go over the seed with us.
Well, it was... Well, I mean, you guys saw the level of frustration was just astronomical. 5 dungeons had Pole's voice, and at least, well, not including 9. If you include 9, that would make 6. It was just no repeatable offense at all. And yeah, it just lots of going back and forth, lots of looking for bombs, lots
Oh
of
yeah,
trying to.
and it didn't help that the red candle was a 9.
Oh yeah, I didn't find that.
Nope. When you found the book, you hightailed it today, and we're thinking to ourselves, this comeback might happen if Sock can find that bow quick. And you were on the right track, but you made a wrong turn. I think you got caught in the H-mote room. You had to up A, and the redive into A bought enough time for Bogie to win the race. Because when you found he found the silver arrows, you found the bow not long after you found the silver arrows. He was struggling with the Ganon fight. You had a pretty good Ganon fight. I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that this came down to less than a minute, just absolutely insane. I mean, that's why we call level 9 the great equalizer. But let's face it, this whole seed was the great equalizer tonight.
Yeah, it was just. I mean, what did I? Let's see. I wrote it down. I think I had ladder at 1:33. And once I found it, it was sort of one of those things where I'm like, well, it's already over because there's no way.
Kinda, but you actually found the ladder first, but Bogie was in the same level 2 when you found it. So you didn't really have much of a time advantage on the ladder pickup.
Yeah, it just when you see that, it just does it doesn't feel good at all. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I felt the same way. First of all, GG. Sorry, I'm dealing with dad percent here, so I only have a couple minutes.
You were right about that. But hey, again, just I know you got to do your duties as a diligent parent, but I do want to congratulate you for your victory tonight and welcome to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, thank you. GG's Imasock. I did not anticipate this kind of being decided less than a minute. I don't know that I want to watch it back, but only for entertainment value. But it was definitely a frustrating seat to play. Like Imasock was saying, I just felt like I was hitting walls everywhere.
You guys were getting destroyed by the producers of Find the Bomb Hole. They were not giving away the prize money tonight.
Yeah, and once I got the book, I was actually, so my takeaway from the seed is occasionally when I know that there's a room somewhere, I'll mark it as a question mark. But in this case, I also mark rooms as potential staircase rooms. And so when I came back to 6 each time, by the time I had book, there was one room that I was missing, and the item wasn't there. And then I realized that the Patra that was ladder blocking me, the ladder blocked Chevy room, south of that Patra I marked it as a question mark when I should have just left it alone. I knew a room was there. I just didn't want to forget that it was there. And that's where the item ended up being. So I feel like between that and I just should have probably done the level 2 play a little bit earlier, but you never know. Those dark nut rooms were a little bit trolly. I think I got to the ladder room 2 or 3 times and was 1 bomb short each time. So
speaking of being short, both of you kept finding the bomb upgrade. You were taunted between the two of you about 4 times. No one was able to make the purchase. Considering it was a poverty seed, I mean, it's no wonder.
Yeah, and I didn't feel good about the 51 rupees. It was. I was just, I'm like debating. I'm like, at what point do I forfeit? But I'm like, because I just didn't feel good until obviously an hour and a half in. You find the ladder, and you're like, okay, at least I feel like now I can make progress. But I was just looking up at the screen the entire time, like waiting for a dot done, and I was like floored that Imasock was just a minute behind.
Imasock made a lot, closed very, very, very quickly.
Yep. But yeah, it was fun playing your friends. It was a good match, absolutely. And I haven't, don't spoil it for me, I haven't watched the match from earlier today between Saver and Dr. Jape.
Right, because your next opponent is going to be one of those two.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm gonna go watch that in the morning and see where I land. And I mean, this is one of those that you just have to, it puts a notch in your belt in terms of just getting the experience of a very trolly swordless seed, and
Yeah, because now you're going to be working with the Elite 8 flags.
yep. So I know it's going to be more of this type of pain. So it should be interesting to say the least. But it'll be a challenge, and that's why I'm here. Unfortunately, I do have to run because I've got a baby crying here. But thank you guys for doing comms. Thanks for sticking with us for the 2.5+ hours or whatever the times ended up being. And yeah, I'll see you guys, I guess, next week against whoever my opponent is.
Yep. GG's.
Thanks. You too.
Yep. GG.
All right, a great match. Please make sure you give both of our runners, Bogie Smalls and Imasock, a follow. Absolutely gutted it out. A very thrilling finish at the end. Imasock nearly coming from behind from a humongous deficit, but it wasn't meant to be. Bogie Smalls, congratulations. Moving on to the quarterfinals. Well, Thurwolf, any final closing thoughts before we say goodnight?
Nope, that was just quite the seed. Quite a show. Good close finish like I wanted. So
absolutely. We wanted a close finish. We got it. So, pleasure
commentating with you, Laws, and thanks, Jess, for the tracking, and of course, SpeedGaming for the restream.
Yep, pleasure doing commentary with you as well, Thurwolf. So with that, that's going to wrap it up for us here tonight here on SpeedGaming 2. So for everybody here, again, please make sure you give Bogie Smalls and Imasock a follow. For our tracker, Jess Andy 8. For everybody here on SpeedGaming 2, and for my commentator partner, Thurwolf, I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you again next time for more exciting round of 16 coverage on the Legend of Zelda All Boards, No Swords Randomizer Tournament. So long, everybody.